My question is sometimes certain people they act in a way that myself I can feel in me. There is a part that want to go into negative emotion, that wants to go in anger or sadness, and there is a part of me that's saying, okay, just don't go in this because you know it's not their fault and it's not your fault. But still, I can feel like I lose my balance, and I wonder. In a way, I feel like, oh, I should not see them, but sometimes it's not possible because sometimes it's also my family, and also sometimes I feel maybe because this is pointing something in me, maybe for also one reason. I don't know if I am clear, but yes, this is something in my life that sometimes, I can feel like, yes, in relationship, I don't, I think you understand.
I understand. I totally understand the nature of your question. Anyway, I can just answer to this in brief. One of the most effective ways of avoiding, ignoring your helpless going into the negative emotions, helpless kind of influence, okay, like you are being compelled, you are compelled to be into your negative emotions, although you don't want to be. So one of the very effective ways to do away with such thing, so that you don't fall victim, fall prey to your negative emotions, is that choosing the higher association, choosing the very positive type of environment and association in your life, okay, so that your life also influenced more in a positive way, to be staying with your positive aspects of life, positive emotions, positive ideals, and that you are not helplessly influenced to go into negative emotions. Okay. So one of the best ways is to accept that kind of, to keep yourself, to be living with high class environment and association in the mode of goodness, higher positive feelings and positive, positive temperament, positive feelings, everything very positive and happy, beautiful. As long as you can keep yourselves associated with that, in other words, as long as the more you can be living your life in the positivity, with all the positive environment and positive association, your notion, your tendency to be helplessly falling prey to your negative emotions will be subsided. Okay, it works. Because the environment we live in, the kind of association we take in our life has got immense influence in our life. It actually designs our life, which way our life will be. Okay, so therefore, even the greatly realized persons, realized devotees, saints, have laid so much stress on having good association as much as possible, positive, saintly, okay, divine association as much as possible, or divinely. Okay, so positive, beautiful, high class, divinely association and environment, then it will also influence your life in the same way. Beautiful, okay, beautiful way, very happy, beautiful, positive way. Okay, because we the human beings, not only human, also others, especially human beings always absorb the influence from the environment we live in, the association we live with. So that's one of the best ways. Choose right association, right environment. Best environment, best association as much as possible. It will be greatly helpful. Okay? All right. Okay. Then
আমি ভগবদ্গীতা সম্বন্ধে একটা প্রশ্ন করতে
বাংলায় কেন বলছো? Speak in English so that others can also understand about your question.
I want to ask you just one question. Sanskrit is very difficult language. When I'm going to learn Gita, and my mother also, sometimes we're going to be given some mistake. I can't. I don't have good pronunciation to learn the Gita Sanskrit language. It is how can we?
Don't you worry. See, in the primary stage of all of our learnings, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay? We cannot begin everything in a very right way from the very beginning. In the very basic stage, in the beginning of our learning, we all make mistakes, but still, we need to remain conscious about making mistakes and need to rectify, correct those mistakes and go on. But we should not stop learning, should not feel discouraged because we are making some mistakes. Through making mistakes, we will be proceeding forward to this stage. I repeat, while we are making mistakes, through the process of making some mistakes, we'll be progressing towards a stage of not making mistake, rectifying, correcting our mistakes, and at some point we'll be achieving a level of not making any mistakes. Then you find yourself, oh, now you are pronouncing Sanskrit language in a more correct, right manner. Okay. So don't be discouraged or disappointed because you cannot pronounce Sanskrit or cannot utter Sanskrit in a proper way in the beginning. So while you are pronouncing the verses of Bhagavad Gita, you cannot do it in a very correct way with correct pronunciation. Don't worry, but try to do it correctly as much as possible. Try to pronounce each and every verse of Bhagavad Gita as correct as possible for you. That way, avoiding mistake. At one point you will find yourself chanting the verses of Bhagavad Gita in a very correct way. Okay, so learning through rectifications is there. So don't worry.
If I learn same thing in Bengali, it's same thing. It's not a problem. Translate.
If you learn
In Bengali.
The translation
Yeah,
of Bhagavad Gita
translation.
in Bengali or...
Oh, if you want to read, if you continue reading the translation of Bhagavad Gita in Bengali language instead of Sanskrit, no problem, because imbibing the essence, imbibing the inner substance, essence of all the instructions of Bhagavad Gita is more important. Okay, accepting, embracing the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, is more important rather than a particular language to which you are relating. So irrespective of any language, irrespective of, regardless of any particular language, okay, you can relate to Bhagavad Gita. So when you can relate to, connect to the world of inner wisdom of Bhagavad Gita, the nectarian truth of Bhagavad Gita, the essence of the Bhagavad Gita, okay, in any language, through Bengali or any other language other than Sanskrit, is fine also. That's quite okay. Okay.
Thank you.